Yeah, my name's Gabe Zollner. You ever wonder why our speaker, the Republican, John Boehner, he seems not to be all that keen on wanting to have this Benghazi thing thoroughly investigated. He believes that it would be a waste of time and money, And he came out, I guess, on the 22nd of April, and he was trying to defend his position as to why he feels that way. What's interesting is that he has all kinds of money for all kinds of other projects that Obama wants. He's got like, $1 billion for weapons to give to Egypt, Each one of those F-16s, they're Block 52 F-16s, they cost $32 million. There was 20 of them. He's given them 200 Bradley tanks. I think they're, 25, 30 million bucks a pop. And he gave them 200. Yeah. And the 450 million. I mean, it's just crazy. The money just keeps rolling out of the purse, out of John Boehner's purse. But he doesn't feel that there's sufficient merit to spend additional funds on investigating Benghazi. And that's after they proved that Hilary Rodham Clinton perjured herself on more than one occasion. Yeah. And none of whatever happened to Benghazi makes any sense. How could the commander-in-chief, learn at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time that the facility where there's the United States ambassador is under attack, spend 30 minutes in a discussion with both the previous Secretary of Defense, Leon Panetta, and General Dempsey, and then not want to know any more about what happened, not have any interest in trying to provide any assistance to the ambassador and whomever else might have been at the facility? How is it that Speaker John Boehner doesn't ask himself a couple of questions? Why have the survivors been kept away from Congress? Why haven't the survivors been able to tell their story? Why don't we know what the survivors did while they were in Benghazi? Why don't we learn how many people did not survive other than the 4 Americans that we know of? I can't believe that all of the facility workers all survived, because from what we've been told, a number of them had horrific injuries. Some are still in the hospital 9 months after the event. So, can we therefore assume that not everyone that was there working feverishly for our government survived? I'd be inclined to think that's the case. What about you? I don't know what Obama has over Boehner. What I do know is that Boehner has become a multimillionaire since he became Speaker. I believe he made $2.8 million on pharmaceutical stock last year. Insider trading deals that they do. Or he's just such a wizard when it comes to picking stock. They all are. It's incredible. Nancy, man, she made, $6 million on Visa stock? Oh, yeah, just came to her at night. And her hubby, he did okay, too. Anyway, this whole thing's insane. John Boehner needs to be held accountable for his irresponsible, lackadaisical attitude towards Benghazi. Benghazi is the key to end this nightmare. Obama cannot explain his inactions. They can't be explained. None of it makes any sense. And the pieces of the puzzle all fit together, folks. None of it makes any sense. And for Panetta, under oath, he told Senator Lindsey Graham that after they spoke to Obama for 30 minutes, 20 minutes of that was on Benghazi, they both went to the Pentagon. They didn't inform Hilary Clinton. So how is it the very next day in the Rose Garden, they've got all these new talking points? See, I think what happened, well, you know what I think would happen if you saw my other videos, right? You know what I think happened. None of it makes any sense. And none of it can be explained to make any sense, other than the obvious. So what do you think? I told you what I think. We have a totally corrupt Congress. We have 535 elected representatives, and not one of them will honor their oath. Oh, they say they will. They pretend that they do, but they don't. Because if one did, this nightmare would have ended a long time ago.